It was Floyd Mayweather's birthday.
He is an actor, model, and activist who has graced the screen of Apple TV, Disney Plus, and Netflix, leaving an undeniable mark on both the screen and the runway.
These youth that are outside, they're so blind to what's actually happening around them. Like they carry weapons at the age of like 14, thinking that's the safest way to live. When I was younger, my dad used to say to me, son, as you grow up, you're gonna have friends that are gonna be either dead, in jail, or on drugs. You have to believe in yourself. Like I always said this, believe in yourself for others to believe in you. With faith, all dreams will come true.
Hello, family. Here's your boy Arsene Hako. In today's episode, we will be talking about the step back faced by upcoming artists and performers in the creative industry. We are honored to welcome the illustrious Romeo. Once more, my name is Arsene Hako, and you're watching the Fashion Podcast. Hello, Romeo.
Yo, what are you telling me, brother? You good, yeah?
I'm good.
How
good.
you
And you?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. How's things going?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I'm excited about this, man.
Not too bad. So, it's been a moment we know each other, Romeo.
Yeah, known you for a while.
You haven't stopped encouraging and supporting me. And you were the first person who I talked with about the podcast.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And you say, bro, go for it. I'll be there to support you.
Yeah.
You saw nothing. No camera, no microphone, nothing.
Exactly, yeah.
But you say, bro, if you're there, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm more than grateful to have you today.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to help inspire everyone that's around me. Like, obviously, there's greatness to be achieved. And that's the whole point of me coming to just try and open up doors for other people that want to get into those kind of careers, because it's been a hard graft, but you always have to keep going, whatever you're doing. That's what I try and tell people around me.
We had an insight behind the scene of the podcast. What is it all about? What is the purpose? So today I'll be asking you some questions on your amazing journey.
Yeah.
And the aim for
you
me...
You got better questions for me as well,
Yeah, I do.
Crap. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
So the aim for me today is to bring that journey, to bring that creativity, that experience out to our viewers in such a way that it can help them on the journey, it can inspire them, and it can motivate them.
Yeah.
But that's not all, because based on your response to my answer, I'll be sketching a garment, and that's where everything becomes interesting.
Okay, yeah.
So
something loud.
Something Romeo.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah.
So let's dive in with the first question.
Go on.
So why many recognize you from your numerous appearance on TV? In your own words, who is Romeo?
Who is Romeo? Overall, Romeo is just an energetic character that everyone loves, in it. Like, I've got good vibes, good energy. I'm always positive wherever I'm going. It depends on where I'm going to as well. Like, if I'm going to an event, I always wear something that's drippy, like something that's got a bit of color to it, something that's bright. Sometimes I wear black. It depends on what the garments are, but like, I like to always stand out. I'm always dancing. Sometimes I'd say I can be a bit of a center of attention, but it is what it is, innit? I'm Romeo, innit? I can do what I want.
You can do what you want, for sure.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Now, in terms of your character trait, how do you define yourself? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert?
Boy, I'd say I'm extroverted. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm introverted at all, because like, everyone that knows me for the right reasons and stuff, like, everyone, if I go to an event, everyone's like, oh yeah, Romeo's here again. I call myself Mr. Everywhere, to be honest. Like, I can be in another country, everyone knows I'm there, and I just like to have fun with it. My character is my character's always been loud from a young age. I've always stood out from the crowd, and I've always had fun with anything I'm doing in life. My lifestyle, I like to just have fun with it, Yeah. That's really me in a nutshell, to be honest. My character's just loud.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. So let me dive to the second question. Your journey has seamlessly woven through both the runway and the screen. How do you perceive the intersection of fashion and acting, and how has each world influenced the other?
Okay, so from the age of 16, I said to myself, I'm gonna go on a journey. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something different. I was in college one day and I was like, I want to become a model. Yeah. And I said to myself, let me try get into the modeling kind of scene. So like one day I just applied for an agency. And then it was called, it's still around now, left them a few years ago now. They're called BMA Models. One of the biggest agencies in the UK. And they accepted me. And then from there I started doing catwalks. I was accepted into Top Model UK from the age of I think I was about 20 when I was accepted into Top Model UK, and I came second in a runway show. And I've always delved into like when I was doing like shoots with BMA, I was doing like billboards. I was all over the place. Do you know what I mean? So at that young age, I was like, I didn't know what to do with myself because I was getting this and I was getting that and I was going all over the UK. I've been away a few times to like Spain, America, and just been traveling due to the type of work I've been doing as well. Because of my personality, people just love me, you know what I mean? So it's always been my scene, that's how I started getting into modeling. From the modeling kind of side of things, I said to myself, I want to start getting into commercials. And that's when I started getting into commercials. I worked with like small brands like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, and then started delving into like drinks brands. I worked with a couple upcoming drinks brands that accepted me onto their books. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll work with you guys. And everything was good. And then from there, I said to myself, I want to get into a bit more acting. I want to be more on the screen, and working with like agencies such as Sandra Reynolds, doing commercials. I started working with Source Models. I started going into like, I started a bit of script as well. That's where I think I was about 19, 20 when I started to do a bit of script as well. And it helped me build up my confidence as an actor. Because as you guys know, like acting is not easy. You have to, like everyone thinks, oh, I want to get into that. But it's a long road. Do you know what I mean? But you have to.
Is a confidence in going to modeling that brought you into acting?
Yeah. So from modeling, the confidence I was in I'd say after the age of like 20, 21, like 21, my mom passed away. And that kind of changed my perspective of life. I said to myself, I'm going to be outside. Yeah. And it built up a confidence in me to want to get more into acting and being on screen, because I loved it. At the same time, the money was good. And I said to myself, I want to get more into it, because I was working with big names such as like Jamie Foxx.
We'll come to that one.
Yeah, I've worked with some big names. Jaden Smith. It's been a journey, bro. And from modeling to jump towards acting, that's been my main goal, to always be the forefront of the screen. So
yeah, and respect for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
So you said at 16 do you drop out from school at 16?
No. I stayed in school. I stayed in school.
Okay.
I stayed in school. So when I was 16, I applied, and then I actually got accepted onto BMA when I was about 17. So I was coming out 16, going into 17. So around I think it was around September, October, just after my birthday, I got accepted onto their books, and I was on BMA's books for like nearly 10 years.
Okay, so I'll try to guess the type of student you were. I believe you were a C grade type of student.
What, said again?
C grade.
A C grade?
Yeah. You know, like this A grade, this B grade, and this C grade. Like, where do you classify yourself in terms of average?
Like a suit?
No. Like, I'm talking about in college, in school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you get an A grade. Like,
oh, yeah.
So where do you... were you A grade student, B grade, or C grade?
I was in the mix, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of those kids,
Yeah.
That I was a prefect as well, but I didn't really like to revise. I wasn't that guy to try and revise and stuff. But when it came to the exams, I would smash the exams, and I think I came out of GCSEs. I got like 12 A to C's, and I think I got a couple. I got like 2 A stars and a B. Yeah, I was quite smart, but I just didn't like school, you know.
You didn't like school?
No, I didn't really like school.
You know, the reason why I'm asking this is because I can quite relate. And if you study, you'll pass.
Yeah.
But you don't like that way of studying. And what I've realized is that there's not dull or lazy person. I believe everybody can be disciplined, but everybody can be disciplined in what he likes to do. If you take Mike Tyson and put Mike Tyson to be a doctor, he's going to be the worst doctor in the world. Yeah. But when you put Mike Tyson to be a boxer, he's the best boxer. And what made me take the example of C-grade student is that studies have proven that C-grade students are the one who make it in life. They do better than A-grade students. Because they don't like to be told how to do things. Yeah, exactly. They don't like the methodology that the tutors gave. Yeah. So what they like to do, I want to do it my way. And that's why I can see in you and in your journey, like I did want to do it my way. Like when you were saying, I want to be a model, I want to be this, everybody was... So do you think you can be like Chris Brown? Yeah. See you today. Yeah, I get that all the time, man. I've had that before. Sure. Everyone try to call me a UK Chris Breezy, but I'm my own guy. You're Romeo. You're not Chris Brown. Yeah, man. I'm better looking, man. For sure. I believe, bro. So you grace the screen of Queen Charlotte and The Witcher, leaving an indelible mark in the entertainment world. How do you navigate the challenge of portraying diverse character and maintain the authenticity in your performance? Oh, wow! What a question, man! What a question. You just have to when you're changing up characters for different roles, you have to delve into that realm. You know, like every show's different. Like when I was on Queen Charlotte, I played the Queen's guard, and it was like, you know what? I didn't want to shave off my beard in it at the time, but they said shave. Yeah, and you look upward. Yeah. Now I look different in it because and you had the wig. I think the wide wig. I had a blonde. It was a blonde wig. Yeah. And the fit that the outfits that we have to wear really tight. But at the same time, it's one of those things that I'm gonna be on one of the biggest shows that people are gonna watch globally. Do you know what I mean? And I was getting calls from America, Canada, all over the world, like people saying, "Oh, I just saw you on Queen Charlotte." I was like, "Yeah, this is crazy." Like, and that's the type of work that I love, because I love people reaching out to me and saying they've seen me on this and seen me on that. It's quite fun, you know. It's exciting. And The Witcher was a bit different. Witcher's where I was playing. I was also playing a guard, but it was more heavy armory. It wasn't even real armor, but at the same time, it was very. I had to get into that mode where I've got to wear this all day. It's going to be a 12-hour day. It's going to be a long day, and we're going to be doing this for at least 4 weeks. I just got to deal with it. Do you get it? You can't say nothing. Everything you have to sign NDAs. You can't disclose nothing until. Yeah. And I saw it on your Instagram. At the same time, you were posting, but you're quite reserved. So yeah. Like if I'm on set or something, I'll post a little clip of me on set, but I won't really explain and tell you what it is on socials. Unless I know you, I'll tell you. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I won't say it out loud. Yeah, look, I'm on this, I'm on that. For sure, yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that's how movie leaks. Yeah. Movie leaks, and that's how you get in trouble. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't if you got no, because they'll sue you, man. You don't really want that, you know? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I saw you dancing. I saw one of your clips where you were dancing. Was that in Queen Charlotte as well? Was it Queen Charlotte? Where was I dancing? I'm always dancing, bro. No, but you were dancing, bro. I didn't know you danced. You were dancing salsa. Oh yeah. And the 90s vibe. Yeah. That was for Disney Plus show. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's been released yet. So he can't say the name. No, I'm sorry, he can't say the name. It hasn't been released yet. Yeah, but I saw you with Jamie Foxx or something, and I want us to come. Jamie Foxx. What's coming? What is it? Yeah, are we expecting a movie? Yeah, we are expecting a movie, but that was due to the fact that. But right now, I think obviously he just went through
stroke and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't think they've completed the actual the film itself. But like where you saw me with him, I was with him at a party with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
It was Floyd Mayweather's birthday.
Okay.
So I got invited to his birthday with Floyd Mayweather, and Jamie Foxx was there. He was on his table and stuff. He's a good guy, man. He's a good character, and boy, I want to be like him one day. You know, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, for me, you know, Jamie Foxx out there. No disrespect to anybody else.
Yeah,
he's the best.
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
For me, he's the best because he can sing.
He can sing.
He can act.
Yeah.
He can dance.
Yeah.
What can he not do?
Yeah, he's multi-talented.
No, he's multi-talented. Like, bro, and he's just like me, like playing piano, playing guitar, doing everything. And I believe he doesn't have that much credit as he need to.
Yeah.
But that's how things are. You know?
Yeah. Get you, man.
Yeah. Moving forward, as a model for a renowned brand like Coco Chanel, you have not only showcased style, but also communicated a message. How do you believe fashion can be a powerful medium for social change? And what role do you see yourself playing in that narrative?
What role do I see myself playing?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Boy. So let me just refer. I say, how do you believe fashion can be a powerful medium for social change? And what's your role into that change? How do you take part?
So how do I see fashion in this day and age right now?
Yeah.
Fashion is a big part of like standing out.
Yeah.
You have to, like, you don't want to be plain and boring. Do you know what I mean? Like when you go to an event, you want people to know who you are in it. And being dressed in a certain type of way reflects on who you are as a person, I'd say. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So for me, my friends that know me, I got from my friends out there, Kadeem and stuff and all that. Yeah, they'll see me as a I just like to be loud in it. I'm always wear something crazy. I could wear orange jacket today. I could wear a black jacket tomorrow. But really and truly, I like to stick to different colors. Something that's maybe a bit of white in it, or something that's mixed. Yeah, two-tone colors. And being a standout character is who I am as a person. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So how do you believe this fashion can be used as a medium for change?
As a change?
Yeah, as a medium for change. Like, how do people use fashion in changing the society, or what's the impact? You gave an example, like people use fashion to express yourself. As you do, you express the bulky character through fashion, through your outfit and all. And what is your role as well? How do you play a role into bringing this medium out? Let's say it's a young guy who want to be dressed the way he wants to be dressed.
Yeah.
And he says, the way I dress express who I am.
Exactly.
How do you encourage him to that part? How do you use your own fashion, your own style, and your position of a celebrity to help those younger generation?
Yeah, for the young generation, like for me, like if I wear something, and like the other day, I was wearing this hat, and just someone randomly came up to me. I was wearing a nice jacket, but I was wearing this hat, and someone just came up to me and was like, "Where's that hat from?" With me, I'm here to influence people to change their look and stuff if they want to, innit? Like I'm here to help. Like people see a certain type of garments I'm wearing. Like this lady came up to me and she was like, "Oh, that hat." I just gave her the Instagram and gave her the link, and she went to purchase one that same day. Do you get it? Because she liked the material and stuff. And my input into trying to inspire others to look different, that's what I would do in it. Like that's what I'm about. Like I'll be the center of attention. Be like, all right, cool. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Yeah, you can wear it too. Anyone can wear what I'm wearing, as long as you can wear it in the right way. Do you understand?
And what's the right way for you?
The right way, just like this.
That's right.
just like this. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't mess up with the colors.
Yeah,
You don't want no Congolese thing.
Don't overpower it, you know, because if
so you don't want no Congolese thing,
bro. If you, bro, shout out to all my Congolese people, I love you, but like you can tone it down to a certain type. But you can't wear too much. Like you can't wear a blue hat, then a green top, then a red bottoms, then green. No, it's too much. That that is just way too much. Now you just look like a rainbow, innit? You don't want to look like a rainbow. You just want to be colorful, so a certain type of way. One color, one set, and then boom.
So your name is Romeo the Stylist. Now you're actor, activist, musician, footballer, stylist, everything. Okay. So what is free now? What does it mean to you?
Free now. It was a taxi company in there, bro. Free now is a taxi. It's an app here where you can actually book a black cab.
Yeah.
You can book a black cab through the app called Free Now, and I was part of a choir, cabbie choir. So we was promoting the app itself, and we was just singing in. Where was we singing? In central London somewhere. There's a few of us, and we had to rehearse and stuff. And we're just promoting the actual app for people to go out there instead of catching Ubers, so they can go back to actually taking cabs. Because obviously, normally when you catch a black cab, you have to flag them down, innit?
Yeah.
But now you can actually get a cab or a black cab on Free Now, which is the app.
Okay, so is the app still working today?
That was the huh?
Is the app still working today?
Yes, yeah. I see the cabs all the time, bro. They're everywhere. It just says Free Now on the cab, on the black cabs, and it's another taxi service that I was a part of. Yeah, it was a commercial I did for them.
Okay, so that was a commercial you did for them.
Yeah, it was a commercial for Free Now. Yeah.
So beside that, I saw you your advocacy for Black Lives Matters.
Yeah.
And
power to my black people, man. Don't know. What kind of favor?
And and I saw you being featured on Vogue.
Yeah.
I believe it was for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
How do you balance the spotlight between your artistic endeavors and your commitment to activism?
Oh, wow. You know what, yeah? My black people, my white people, my Indian people, my Chinese people, like, we're all different colors, but we all bleed the same. Do you get it? Like, what I was supporting there was trying to, obviously there was a movement that was happening at the time due to the fact of what happened with George Floyd. Everyone knows about that. And I was, in a way, I was torn by what happened, because I wouldn't want to see one of my own brothers getting attacked like that by police. And at the same time, it made me realize it. That's why I went out there. I went out in the field with a few of my friends, and we went out there to just attend the march. Obviously, photographers everywhere, people hitting us up, just trying to get involved with what we were doing. And the movement itself was just insane. But how can we make a change? Do you know what I mean? Like, as a black man myself, I'd love to make a change. But if we all move together, we can help each other. Do you know what I mean? Certain people don't want to help each other. That's why sometimes you have to go out there by yourself into the field, you know, and try and make a change for the world. You want to be that world changer, right? But to do that, you got to go out there. You can't just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You have to go out there. And that's what I did that day, you know?
Yeah, and I saw this video where you were in the front line.
Yeah.
Shouting and singing. I believe
Black Lives Matter.
Did you make a song for that? I saw you made a song for
Justice for My People.
Just for my people.
Yeah.
And, bro, I knew you as someone who was out there, but I didn't know you that much, and I was impressed.
Yeah.
I even feel ashamed, you know.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of people, as you say, I'm talking like we have to do this, we have to do that. But you actually took action.
Yeah.
And you were singing, you were there. Bro, I was scared for your life.
Yeah.
But But this one thing as well,
God protects you, man.
God protects you, bro.
You know what I mean?
Most of the time we say we want to see our children grow,
Yeah,
but if we don't have any voice, they won't grow.
yeah,
And I appreciate that, bro. Like,
yeah. Because
I
there's so many youth out here that are so blind to the world. Like these youth that are outside, they're so blind to what's actually happening around them. Like they carry weapons at the age of like 14, thinking that's the safest way to live. Do you get me? But then they'll realize in a few years they might like when I was younger, my dad used to say to me, "Yeah, son, as you grow up, you're gonna have friends that are gonna be either dead, in jail, yeah, or on drugs." And I've got to a certain age now. I've grown up, and now I've got friends that have died. I've got friends that are in jail at this point in time, and I got friends that do drugs all the time. Do you get it? So for us to set an example to the society, we have to go out there in the field and try and help the youth, try and change their way of living and way of life. Because a lot of these kids grow up in poor backgrounds, you know, like their parents are probably drug dealers. Their dad is an ex-murderer. Do you get it? And they grow up thinking that's the way of life. But for me and you, we're not from that life, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We're not from that life. So for us to make a change, we have to go out there and help them. Do you know what I mean? Direct them on the right path. So they know what to do when they're older. You know? That's why I'm here to try and inspire the youth, man. The youth are so important now, because without them, there is no, you know what I mean? They are the future.
For sure. And I believe we are talking of youth, but we ourselves, we are young as well.
Yeah.
And some of the time, or most of the time, you might be fighting for people who are probably older than you, but who didn't have the luxury or the part, as you say, you had your dad to be there. And I most of the time say,
some people come from broken homes, bro.
For sure, bro.
Like when I mean broken homes, I'm talking like no mom, no dad, like, or their parents were together, now their parents are split up, or one parent left when they were younger, and now they're just raised by one parent, you know, one parent household.
So, you know, there's this thing happening in my country actually now, like there's a guy, he's raping minors and all this stuff. But you know, Africa, they don't want to, the government haven't taken action yet, because he's protected, and he's working with all these people in the hierarchy. And they say most of the population are accusing the youth, the young ladies, because they are going for the money, they are going for that. And I say, and I think that we should never address ourselves to the youth, because as you say, some people come from broken homes. Some people, if you were born in a family where people have guns, it's more likely for you to have a gun, because your environment dictate who you have to be. And I believe that is our duty for us who are a little bit more conscious, or who have that advantage to show them the way and show them the path. And for that, I'm gonna congratulate you, bro. I love that, and I'm learning from you every day. I'm learning, keep growing.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Thank you for that. Thank you in their behalf. Thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thank you for that. So let's go further. In your role on Apple TV and Disney Plus, you have been part of stories that go beyond mere entertainment. How do you select projects that contribute to a broader cultural conversation? And what impact do you hope this narrative have on your audience?
You know what? I just want to thank my agents, to be honest. Without them, like, that's how I get this kind of work, you know? Like, my agents will put me up for certain roles due to my look. And I've been on various different shows. Apple TV recently was with on Silo, with Common the rapper. Everyone will know who Common is. Disney Plus, I worked with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I was playing.
So are we expecting something from Samuel Jackson, or is it still to come?
Huh?
Is it still to come?
I think you know the show, but it's out. Is it yes, Invasion. The Great Invasion, I think it's called. Yeah,
is that the one where you had the
army? Yeah,
the army thing. I was like, which movie is this?
Yeah,
I'll go watch it, bro.
Invasion.
No,
yeah.
I'll go and watch it. And I will try to spot you.
Yeah,
Romeo, where's Romeo?
Yeah. So there's a scene I'm playing where there's someone's died, and I'm one of the pallbearers. So like, and there's like 6 of us, and we're the soldiers carrying the body to the plane, and meeting Samuel L. Jackson is crazy though. Like that was an experience in itself, because he's such a interesting character, you know? He literally runs the whole show. Like he's the director, he's the producer, he's so involved in the show, in the shows that he works on. And yeah, it was an experience in itself, bro. Do you know what I mean? And working with Common, like obviously Common, like he came up to me every time I was on set with him, and he would literally just talk to me, encourage me. I also did a few days where I was actually his double. So okay. Yeah, because we're the same height and stuff.
Okay.
So I played his double. And he just inspired me to just keep going, you know? That's the great thing about working with some of these actors and actresses. Like they're there to inspire you to do better, you know, as an upcoming actor, you know. So it was a good experience.
Yeah, and I believe only great people understand greatness.
Exactly.
Like, and there's one of my mentors used to tell me, never let someone who's not a millionaire tell you how to be a millionaire.
Exactly.
So, and I believe something coming from Samuel L. Jackson will worth a lot, and yeah.
You have to believe in yourself. Believe, like I always said this, believe in yourself, others to believe in you. With faith, all dreams will come true. And that's what you have to believe in first, you know, believe in yourself first. Don't think that if someone tells you something, oh, Romeo, you can't do that. Oh, Roms, you can't do that. Don't listen to no one. People tell me certain things in my life. Oh, you can't sing, you can't dance, but are you there with me, with this person? Are you around me? Do you know what I'm doing? Do you know where I'm going to be at next? No, you don't. So you know what, at the end of the day, don't listen to no one. Listen to your heart. Listen to yourself. You know what I mean? Even sometimes your parents might say, oh, son, I don't think you should do that, you know? I don't think but you doing that could lead to the next big role. Do you get me? So if I was to do something that's crazy, I'll be like, Dad, I'm going to do something crazy, you know? But if I do it, it could lead to something else. Do you know what I mean? But him telling me don't do it might make me feel worried. I'm like, oh man, I don't feel like I can do it now because my dad said I can't do it. Do you get it? You have to believe in yourself. You're a big man. You do it. Don't listen to no one else, even your parents. Love you, Dad.
Yeah, love you, Dad. Yeah, love you, Dad. And that's so strong. And I remember, I think my dad is gonna say this.
Yeah.
And I remember I had my first idea. I was 14 years old, and it was in programming. Yeah. Because back home in my country, things they are manual, script. Yeah. I like, oh, Dad, what do you think if I write? Because I was trying to get an ID card. Yeah. And I had to do 2 weeks out of school to get an ID card. Mm-hmm. And I said to my dad, I'm going to create a system where you just send a message and they will send your ID card at home because they have all your biometrics into a system. Yeah. And my dad, he's like a programmer, he's university lecturer, and he's writing books, he's doing computers and all this. And he said, yeah, Bert, it's going to be, yeah. And he killed the idea. And he doesn't know that, but he's going to smile. Yeah. And he killed the idea. And this come in alignment with what Steve Harvey usually say. He said, don't tell to your mom what you're going to do. Because you say you're going to be an actor. She will tell you, who in your family is an actor,
Yeah.
or who in your family is successful, or who in your family there's no Will Smith in your family.
Yeah.
There's no Jay-Z in your family.
Yeah.
And I believe you said keep it to yourself and believe in yourself, and your achievement would talk for yourself. And
Exactly.
and I believe this is the way you've been going. And even me in my young path, I haven't been in the industry for a while, but just by doing what I did, I didn't have to ask for permission, but just by seeing how you're putting yourself out there, they kind of understand that, oh, this can lead to something.
Exactly.
And just to finish on this, I believe people don't invest in ideas. People will never invest in your idea because everybody have ideas. People invest in actions because when they see something that is flourishing, they see something that's coming out, then they say, okay, he might go somewhere.
Exactly.
And you're doing it. You're killing it.
Yeah, bro. You appreciate it.
Yeah,
bro.
keep on, bro. I know in some years from now we'll meet in Dubai.
We're gonna be traveling the world,
traveling the world. But we're not gonna post on Instagram. So as Mr. Top Model, you have broken stereotype and redefined standard of beauty. Can you share your thoughts on evolving landscape and representing the fashion industry? And before you go on, and just tell us the history, the story behind the Mr. Top Model. How come you? Sorry.
That show, that was done in 2012. So
I was the baby then.
yeah, how do you know?
No, you know, I can't take the camera, bro. Not today.
No, but yeah, 2012 was an interesting year because I always wanted to do. I was like, you know what? Let me try to do this catwalk thing, you know. And it was literally a year. 2012 was a year before my mum passed away, and I brought my mum and dad to this show, and that time I had blonde hair as well. At one point, I said to myself, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde. Yeah, and I said to myself, I said to my dad, I'm gonna enter this competition, see what happens in it, see where it goes. And he was like, son, you can do what you want. Cause my mum was very behind me on like the modeling and acting and filming side of things. My dad came out of school. He went to college. He went to university. He got a master's degree. So really and truly, he wanted me to do the same, innit? And I said, Dad, that's not my path, you know. I love you to bits, Dad, but that's not my path. And delving into like the modeling side of things for Top Model UK was an interesting journey, you know. I enjoyed it. They dressed me in a suit and stuff, and had obviously did the runway. Had to go through stages for the show. My mum and dad was there to see it, and it was just I was just there to like show my parents, you know, like I can do this, you know. I can do this. Just come and watch me, you know. And that's where.
So your father ended coming.
He started coming in, and and then after that he started seeing me on TV, like, oh, your son's doing this, your son's doing that, yeah.
And he say, that's my son.
Yeah. My dad's that guy, you know. My dad is that guy, yeah. He's my dad's the guy that will. Oh, son, when are you gonna get 9 to 5? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? When are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna? And then 2 years later, someone will call him like, oh, I just saw your son on TV, and then I'll come home and he'll be like, oh, son, oh yeah. Oh, one of my friends said that they saw you on TV. Oh, you just argued with me like 2 hours ago about me getting a normal job, and then you just see me on TV. What's it about? Like, what do you want me to do, Dad? I'm in the middle right here. Like, what do you want me to do? Normal job, or just keep working on my craft?
Oh, your craft, yeah.
Of being a creative, you know. So yeah, pretty much it, to be honest.
Fair enough. So every journey is marked by a significant milestone.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share a pivotal moment or achievement in your career? Something you've never said to anybody.
Something I've never said to nobody. Oh my God.
Or something that's really you may have said to someone, but something that's what's that moment in your career that was that pivotal moment
Okay,
where everything turned around. Everything.
Something that really like everyone does know about. Like I went through a time in my life where I said to myself, I think it was 2016, and I said to myself, I'm gonna do something mad. Yeah. I said to myself, everyone knows it. I said to myself, I'm gonna do something mad. And I went on one of these crazy shows, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna come to that. Yeah. Is that X Factor?
No.
Is that X Factor?
No, X Factor. I did the X Factor as well. That was the end of 2012. But
is that comedy show?
Which one?
Is that no, the one you're talking about?
No.
It's not the X Factor.
No, it was Naked Attraction, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. But I thought it was recent. I thought that was recent.
What, Naked Attraction?
Yeah.
No, bro. That was 2016.
Bro, yeah. I didn't even say that. Oh, that's silly, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna talk about what I saw that day, bro.
Hey, why are you watching me on TV
no,
naked, bro?
You better choose me.
Hey, you're in a rope. Are you naked underneath that rope?
No, you better choose me, bro. You better choose me. No way.
No, that was a crazy show, man. I did that in
in which year was that?
2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Channel 4.
And did your dad see that?
Yeah, he saw it.
What did he say?
He mixed emotions, you know.
I miss my.
Yeah.
Go on.
He had mixed emotions, man.
Probably heart attack.
At one point, he was like, because he got a few phone calls from a couple of friends like, oh, I see your son in some naked show. and obviously I got the call from dad is like, son, what are you doing on my TV naked? And I was like, oh, dad, man, it's just a show, man. And then another time he was like, son, go on. Go on means, yeah, that's funny, that's good. He enjoyed the show because I wasn't disrespectful to the ladies on the show. I was the picker, so I had 6 girls in front of me, and I had to.
Can you pass me one?
Huh?
Can you pass
me? Bruv, you can have them all, bruv.
Oh, no way.
Nah, bruv, I don't want none of them, bruv. No. Like I thought that was the time I was gonna like, yeah, that's the one, but nah, them girls I wasn't feeling, bruh. Really, the last girl I chose, she was the last resort, you know. Like obviously I had 6 girls, I had to get rid of them stage by stage by stage, and then I got to the final stage, and then I chose this one, and I was like, yeah, I thought she was a nice girl, but really and truly, she just turned out to be just some arrogant, young, blue-eyed girl, you know.
Yeah. I don't want to say nothing about the show, you know. I don't want to give an opinion though.
Big up Channel 4 and E4, you done already.
Yeah. No. No. I don't want to. No. It's not even a bad thing, bro. Yeah. Let's just move on. So the path to success is often paved with challenge. How do you approach setbacks in your career? So how do you approach those
setbacks
or those no?
Okay. Setbacks and no's, basically.
Yeah, I believe it's the same thing.
Yeah, so like you know what? Looking back at some of these successful actors and models and stuff, in your career, you're gonna get no's quite a lot. Yeah? You're gonna get that casting director or producer saying, no, you're not suitable for this role. No, we don't think you have the right look. No, we don't.
No, you're not good enough.
You're not good enough. But as an example, you can see, like, for example, like the other day I saw it on online where, was it Damson Idris? Yeah, he released his audition of Snowfall, and that was the role that put him on the map, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Because no one really knew about Damson until he did that, and then he was in Snowfall for a few. It's a long few episodes series, isn't it? He was the main character, and from that he spiraled into getting into big films, and he just filmed another show with Brad Pitt, Formula One, TV series that's gonna be coming out soon. Obviously, it's featuring myself as well. I'm in that.
Oh, you're in there.
Yeah,
Formula One.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you saw the little pictures. I'm playing one of the mechanics.
I hope I will get a ticket to the premiere.
Huh?
I hope I will get a ticket to the premiere.
Bro, hopefully I get a ticket too, bro. If I get a ticket, I'll be like, yo, +1 weekend, you coming, yeah? Let's go, man. But where was we? About elevating excess is about, what was it say again?
This step by how do you go
setbacks.
through? Yeah, how do you go through?
How do you control setbacks? Like, I've had setbacks left, right, and center. You know, you feel like sometimes you say to yourself, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm not good enough." Like, there's times as an actor, sometimes where you might have to pick up, if there's no work, you might have to pick up a side job to get it until you get back on your feet again. Because people think, oh, cool, going on TV is easy. Like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, he must have got paid thousands for that, or he must have got paid millions for that. Sure, do you know what I mean? But it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Like, some roles you could be on screen for like 2 seconds and get paid what, £200, or then you get some roles where, like, I did a couple commercials, you get paid a couple grand, you know? It just depends on what the brand is, or who the producers are, and who's working on that set. If it's a low budget film or it's a big budget, because there's shows on TV that are low budgets, you know? And to deal with setbacks, just have to find another lane. There's times where I've had to find little jobs, you know, like promo work, working in like promotional campaigns, and working with, like, doing side jobs on the side, or doing deliveries, like working for like Amazon or DPD or those kind of stuff, you know, because to get you back, because sometimes there is a dry spell for actors. I don't think a lot of people know this, but there can be a dry spell, you know, around December to January times, you know, and then it all kicks off again going into February onwards, you know.
And I believe what you're saying is so strong and so true, because it's only someone who have been on that same path or journey that will understand what it is. So I remember when I did my first show during the London Fashion Week, bro, I was like you. I thought that, everything would blow up and I'm a superstar. I had like 500 people in the room watching my collection, and it was the first time, and I was really arrogant after that. Yeah. But what happened is that after that, I had to go to my normal job. I had to do my normal job. And when people follow me on Instagram, you have this amount of followers, and you have been doing this fashion show, you're dressing artists, you're dressing celebrities, and all these things. Why are you doing? Yeah,
it's not easy road.
It's not easy road. It's not a straight path. And I only those people who take the same path will understand. And it's like in business. Sometimes I did invest a lot of money. I did make some money. I did lose all the money again, because it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve, and sometimes you go at the top and you lose everything. But the advantage when you lose everything is you're not starting from anything. You're starting with something, and you have to do what you have to do. And I thought to myself, if I want to consider what people are saying, I would just stay at home, because you were in a movie with Denzel Washington, or you were in a movie with Jimmy Fox. You're not going to go and have a normal job, or you're not going to do your delivery because I was in a movie with Denzel Washington. I was in a movie with whoever, you know. And you cannot just stay on those past achievements. I would say you cannot just stay on that. You have to do what you have to do, no matter if people will say, but I saw your next list, and what are you doing now? You're going to ask me for a job. So it's not the way it works. And as I said, I believe great people understand greatness, and only people who took that path can understand. And I would take this to say to everybody watching as well that it's not a straight path. It's like
it's not a straight path.
It's not a straight path.
You got to go through bends.
Yeah,
and
it's not a straight path. Like,
every day.
Today you're healthy, tomorrow you're sick. It's not a straight path. So sometimes you're at the top and you go down. But I believe I believe a man shouldn't be judged on where he's standing, or a man should have been judged based on his financial status.
Yeah,
because that means nothing. I think a man is his heart. A loving heart is a loving man. A beautiful heart is a beautiful man. A strong heart is a strong man.
And that's another problem as well. Like when it comes down to like when you're trying to build a relationship with get into a relationship with someone as well. Like women, a lot of women in this day and age, they want men that are already made. Do you get it? A lot of women don't want to, like, they want you already made, as in like you should be there already, yeah. And then you'll have some women that will want to build with you. And the way social media is globally, it's like raw. All these men are already made, so now all these women are going to go to those guys that are already made, and they're not going to deal with the guys that are not made. They're going to feel like those guys are broke boys and all that kind of stuff. But I've got friends out there that they work from the ground up to get there, you know, and it just shows you that, boy.
Yeah. I had this conversation. I was talking with one of my mentor, and I told him, I feel like it's like you talk of young ladies. I think like it's quite difficult to meet a good lady where you're at the top.
Yeah.
And it's quite difficult to meet a good lady when you're at the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So you have to be in the middle.
hello, family. Thanks for watching. If you had liked to listen to the full episode of the Fashion Podcast, then follow us on the various podcast streaming platforms such as Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts, just to name a few. Once more, thanks and keep watching. So, Romeo, we are approaching the end of the podcast.
Yes, my bro.
I have one more question.
Ooh.
So, if you could distill your experience into advice for emerging talent in the fashion and entertainment industry, what will it be? What would it be that piece of advice that you would give to this young girl who everybody says she's looking nice, she has a nice body,
But she doesn't feel it.
but she doesn't feel it? So this girl who's singing in the bathroom, but she's not capable of going out, although she has a nice voice.
Yeah.
So this young guy who, like me, who was too short,
Yeah.
and people will say you're too short to be a model.
Yeah.
And what would be that piece of advice you would give to them?
My advice to anyone out there that's trying to be in a creative field, maybe music, maybe dance, maybe singing, maybe fashion, you know, maybe fashion, like you have to jump out that box, you know, and don't listen to anyone. That's my main, my thing is for you to focus on your craft. Yeah. Like as a stylist, as an artist, as an entrepreneur, you have to just jump out the box and focus on what you feel that you can do, you know, so you can inspire others. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna do it. Not anyone else is gonna do it for you, you know. Like you might have some friends around you that might not even be your friends. They're just there to just see if you're gonna make it. And if you don't make it, they're gonna laugh at you. But you have to think to yourself, I'm gonna do this. This is for me, not for anyone else. And when I do make it, you're going to see what I've done. Do you get it? So my advice to everyone is don't listen to no one. Do your thing and just focus on yourself.
Focus.
Focus on yourself.
So, thank you, Romeo. So, before leaving you,
Cheers.
so on this podcast, I would like to introduce a routine where the previous guest will leave the next question for the upcoming guest. So, I will want you to write it on a piece. No, actually, it's gonna be on my MacBook. So, yeah, I'll give it to you. But before that, I want to say, when I told you about this podcast,
Yeah.
you graciously accepted my invitation.
Yes, of course, bro.
And you say, Arsene, I will support you. And not much people have done this. And once more, in the name of my team behind and everybody, I'll say thank you. Thank you for being present. Thank you for giving us on this time. Thank you for sharing your experience and your thought to
My story, my life.
your story, your life to
Boy,
our...
man's been researching me, boy.
No, that's my job, bro.
Oh my God, brother.
That's my job,
Oh my
bro.
God.
But I couldn't say everything, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't say everything because, you know. So thank you so much, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this journey. And I tried to sketch something for you.
Yeah.
And I'll just show it to you. And I stayed really simple. Because based on your background, there's a lot of this darkness that obviously you didn't want to show. You're always Romeo, the happy person.
Yeah. Everyone says that to me. Like, obviously, like, my thing is, yeah, I've always tried to stay happy, bro. Like, I've been through a hell of a lot. Like, my mum died of a heart attack when I was 21. Yeah, that changed my whole perspective of life. I don't know if my heart turned cold or it was hot at the same time. But at the same time, I got to show like a happy side to who I am every day. And sometimes I have my dark days where I'll sit down and I'll cry because she like I was a mommy's boy, you know? And that kind of made me realize, you know what, life's too short. And see the way I create memories? I video everything. May it be the smallest thing to the biggest thing. I'll video it just to know that I've got that memory there. Because when my mom, before my mom passed, I didn't record enough stuff when I was with my mom and stuff. And that made me realize, you know, bruv, I need to, every little video, every little memory has to be shared. And if I do share it, I'm sharing it to the world. Just to show you guys. Yep.
Hey, thank you, bro. That's something
me.
I wasn't understanding why you were posting so much, but now I get it, bro.
Yeah, I'm always posting, bro.
And I'm on my way. We're learning how to do it. So
100%, bro.
So before, I want you to leave the question for the next guest, and I will show you the comment.
The next question for the guest.
No, you don't have to tell us. That's private. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. Oi. That's going to be mad.
Banging.
Oi.
The one and only Romeo.
That is sick, you know. What, do I have to show the camera?
Yeah, you can show it to the camera. Yeah, anyway, camera. There.
Jeez. Hey. Man. Can you see that?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah, but anyway, we're going to put it in, yeah.
Jeez.
That's a 5-minute sketch, bird.
Yeah. Do you sketch that all now?
Yeah, 5-minute sketch.
That's crazy.
And that's based on what you told me. So the reason why I did the flying part is because you talk about boldness. You say you want to go bold. You say you it's how the word bold means
so
to you.
So is that going to be like the back of the garment? Or is
that's the back of the garment.
That'd be cold.
The back of garment.
Back of the suit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Sick.
So thank you, Romeo.
Oh, my bro.
So thank you, bro. Once more, happy to have you here.
Bro, pleasure, man.
And looking forward to have you next.
Bro, I'm here, man. Romeo the Plug, signing out. Let's go.
Let's go.